As you can see, in the last lesson, we generated a path for our car. In this lesson, we will start working on the car, so let's get started. First, we need to download an asset from the asset store. So, go to the Windows Asset Store and click here Search Online. It will open your default browser. Here, simply search DG Training. Now, choose this free version and download it and open it in Unity. Now here, simply import the whole asset into your project. After importing the asset, a tab will pop up. Open the Butane Unity panel and set up Butane. Now remove the tick from UI, Physics 2D and audio for now and hit apply. Now close the tab. Now you can use your Butane library. We need a Butane library to move our car left and right. We can use a simple code as well, but I think this is the easiest and performant method. So now I am changing my car name to player for the better understanding. Now go to the scripts folder, create a new C# script called player. Select the player and drag the script. Now unpack player object completely so we can add the important components here. First we need to add a rigid body. Inside the rigid body, change the angular drag to 0. Now add a mesh collider. And place it at the top. Also move our rigid body component as well. So let's write some code. Double click to open your player script in Visual Studio. Here, first remove the start and update functions. At the top, we need to use dg.tuning library like this. Now we need a couple of variables like public float left lane 1 and left lane 2. We need a public float center lane, public float right lane 1 and right lane 2. That's it. So now save the script, go back to the Unity. Here we need to set up all the lanes values. So select the player and see. We don't need to change our center lane because our player is at the middle right now. Look at the player's X positions. Now move our car a little bit in the left side. So this is our left lane 1. So copy this value and paste it on the left lane 1. Same as it is, move the car more in the left direction. Make sure it's set correctly. Now copy the value and paste it. Same thing we need to do for the right lane as well. Right lane first is 4. And right lane second is 8. Now set the player's X position back to 0 again. And open our player script again. We don't want to change these values, so add here constant. You can use here Alt plus arrow down key to change all these lines at once. You can see it gives me an error because the constant float requires a value to be provided. So let's add a value here one by one. Our left lane 1 is -4, our left lane 2 is -8, our center lane is 0, our right lane 1 is 4 and right lane 2 is 8. Good. Now save the script and go back to the Unity. As you can see right now, variables is not showing in the inspector. That's good. Now we need a private vector to call this start touch position and a private vector to call end touch position. create a update method. Also create a function called swipe left right. First, call this function in the update method. Now, let's write a logic inside our function. So, first of all, remember this function is only work in the mobile and the Unity's simulator. So keep that in mind. Now check if input.touch count is greater than 0 and input.getTouch 0.page is equal to touchPage.begin, then our start touch position is equal to input.getTouch.position. Now we need another if statement. If input.touch count is greater than 0 and input.getTouch 0.face is equal to touchPage.ended, then our end touch position is equal to input.getTouch 0.position. We need another check in this. If end touch position.x is smaller than start touch position.x, it means player swipe the left. And if end touch position.x is greater than start touch position.x, then it means player swipe the right. Now let's create another function called move right and move left. Inside the move right function, we need to use transform.doMoveApp function. Here, we need a float parameter called lane. Now add this parameter here. We need another float variable called smooth move and add this here. Same as it is, copy this line of code and paste it here. Now we have move right and move left function. Let's call these functions with some conditions. If transform.position.x is equal to center lane, suppose transform.position.x is our car, and if the car is in the center, we can move it left and right. Inside this function, player can only swipe left or right. Our car only move left lane 1 to left lane 2nd. Inside this function, player can only swipe left or car only move left lane 1 to left lane 2nd. Add a move left function and choose left lane 1. Now copy this line and paste it here. And change center lane to left lane 1 and call this move left function. Now change the parameter left lane 1 to left lane 2. So our car is in the center lane first. When we swipe left, it changes the lane, center lane to left lane 1. And when car is in the left lane 1 and we swipe, then car change the lane left lane 1 to left lane 2. I hope you understand. So now copy this and paste it here. Change the move left function to move right function and change parameter left lane 1 to right lane 1. Now change here also left lane 1 to right lane 1 and move left to move right and left lane 2 to right lane 2. So now let's just test this for the better understanding. Save the script and go back to the Unity. Let's hit play. Our X position of the car is 3.46. It should be equal to 0 because 0 is our center lane. And also swipe is not work in the game tab. So switch the tab to simulator. You can choose any device you like. Now open the player script again. Now add a private rigid body component. Call this one RB. Now create a wake method. Now give it a reference to our RB. and we need to set rb.center of mass to vector 3.0. Now save the script and go back again. Hit play and see our car x position is now -3, still not 0. So we need to freeze the x and y position of this car and also freeze the x, y and z rotation of the car. Don't forget to set smooth move to 0.2 or any value suitable for your game. Now hit play. Now swipe left. Yeah, now it's working. But when our car is in the left lane 2 and left lane 1, or swipe right is not working. So let's fix this. Let me explain this code. So first, we check if the car x position is equal to center lane 1 and player swipe the left, car move to the left lane 1. And when our car is in the left lane 1 and player swipe the left, then car move left lane 1 to left lane 2. So now our car is in the left lane and we can only swipe the right to change the lane. We need to add a line of code here. Check our transform.position.x is equal to left lane 2 and player swipe the right. So we can use move right function and now give it a parameter to left lane 1. Now copy this line of code and paste it here. Now change the left lane 2 to left lane 1 and change the left lane 1 to center lane. Same, we need to do this or swipe left when car is in the right lane 2 to change the lane right lane 2 to right lane 1. I know it's quite confusing, but it is the easiest logic. So check here, if transform.position.x is equal to right lane 2, then use the move left function and give it a parameter to right lane 1. Copy again and paste and change right lane 2 to right lane 1. Inside this, right lane 1 to center lane. So that's it. Now you can change the lane seamlessly. So save the script now and go back to the Unity and hit play. See, now you can move your car left and right direction using our swipe control. I hope you like this lesson. If you have any problem, you can share with us. I can provide you all the scripts if you're facing any errors. See you there in the next lesson.